In this video, we're going to look at how to create a query, which is basically searching and finding information. And we're going to create a dynamic query that will basically ask us to enter in information. In this case, we're going to get one that basically will show us the first and last name of all the people that ordered using a certain card type. So what we're going to do is going to create a query using query design. We now need to add the table we want to use, in this case CD orders. And I'm going to drag the information I want. I can also double click it, include it. So I want first name, last name, and the card type. So at the moment, it is going to select and only show these three columns. So if I click on the view button, I can see it's just showing all of that. But we're seeing every single type of information. Now there's a few different ways. So what we want to look for is in the criteria. So let's say I wanted to only show the Vista card. I type in what I want. Note it's got little speech marks around it. When I view that, I can now see I've only got all the 2,220 Vista cards that have been shown. If I wanted it to dynamically choose, what I can do is put the word like in the speech marks, square bracket, enter card type. And close those square brackets. Now when I run this, I don't need the speech marks, it's asking me to type it in. I type in Vista, it only shows the Vista card types. And if I go back and then run it again, if I type in socket, it only shows the socket cards. So I can actually get some more dynamic information. Now, this could be useful if I wanted to send out a mailing list to different customers. But another thing I might want to do is only show how many, a total of how many orders we're having using that card. So what we want to do is we're going to add, turn on the totals column. And I'm going to add in the card type again. And this time, rather than group by, I want to count the number of that card. So still got the Vistas. We see we've got this card type of 1. And some people, like Andrew Trinder, basically 2. So that's telling me that he's used this card twice. So that's quite a useful bit of information. But they're not all highlighted everywhere. So what I'm going to do is sort that in descending order, so highest to lowest. So now I can see Nicole Hagley basically made 3 orders with the Vista card. So she's actually probably quite a useful customer to know about. And with all of these. So these are repeat customers. So they might be our valued ones, which we might want to recommend offering some discounts. Now I need to save that query and always give them a sensible name. So maybe card type orders. So now I've got a query on the side. So if I double click on that, it asks me for the card type and it shows me the useful information. So that's how we can create a simple query. I'm going to show a couple of other quick queries in this video, but feel free to experiment. So the key thing is try and find useful information from the table. So we've got all our different sort of artists. We might want to basically have a special for everyone that is based in Yorkshire. So let's create a query for that. So query design, same process, add the CDs. But this time I might need their county. And you might, their first name, last name. And we just want to look for Yorkshire. View those. I've got all the customers that are based in Yorkshire. From this, I might want to look at finding the most popular artists. Save that query. So I've drilled down, found out Yorkshire customers. So you need to come up with information that you're going to find about the database to find useful information about the customers. So let's create another query. Let's maybe try and find the most popular artist. So add my table. So I really look at what I need. Okay, I probably just need the artist. So let's view that. Okay, we've got all these artists. Brilliant. So stretch that out so we can see it all. You can see a few that are appearing multiple times. So we're not getting any unique information at this point. So now I'm going to add the artist again, but turn on the totals. So anytime you want to use summary information, turn on the totals. And this time I want to count the number. And I can see we've got all the different artists. There's only actually 24 artists in total. Okay, I can't see the most popular one there, so I might need to sort that. So we've got our most popular artist being Twisted Pair. So, if we make a recommendation for the business, we need to order probably more of that album. And, Young Freud don't need to keep as much of it. So that's a general introduction to how we can create sort of queries. Different ones you might have ones where there's actual amount of information that you want to sort of carry out in total. So sometimes in the query, rather than using a count, if you're working on totals, you might want to sum them. So adding up the number of tickets that have been purchased or someone. So let's just save this one. So that's our artist orders. And the last query we might want to create is look at when things have been ordered. So once again, create a query design, see the orders. And I might want to say, look at the artists, and we should have an order date. And we've got sort of a keyword between. We put our dates. Between 1st of the 1st and let's say 31st of the 12th, 2015. So it's sort of kind of modified our query there. If I view that, all the customers from that date. Okay, we're not getting any information, so let's have a look at why. And if we actually go and change our order dates, you notice that query shouldn't return anything because all the orders start in 2016. So let's go modify this. Let's say we're looking from start of 2016 to the end of 2017. Now we should get our different orders. We might need to do some summary information on that. Add in the artists again, and let's say we want to count that. So we can see, what order dates are most useful. Sometimes our queries might not give us the most useful information, but that's what we want to find out.